Alright, fight fans. 1 week ago, the landscape of the main event for this weekend's UFC Fight Nights shifted dramatically when the number 4 ranked flyweight contender Amir Albazi withdrew due to injury. The UFC needed someone to seize opportunity. Enter South Korea's Hyun-Sung Park. Undefeated, unranked, and undaunted. With just days to prepare, he will step into the brightest lights of his career against 6th-ranked grappling ace, Japan's Tatsuro Taira, the established prodigy versus the untested phenom. No time for intricate game plans. Only adaptation and instinct remain. For Taira, this is redemption. At just 25 years old, he's already headlined to UFC events and battled the division's best. His 6-fight UFC win streak, marked by 7 stoppages, crashed last October in a split-decision war against Brandon Royval. That loss, his first as a professional, stripped his invincibility. Now, he faces not just an opponent, but the weight of expectation. A dominant win rebuilds his path to the title. Anything less risks obscurity in MMA's deepest division. Tatsuro Taira's journey began far from the octagon. As a teenager in Okinawa, he abandoned baseball for the mats, training under Ryota Matsune. By 17, he'd claimed amateur Shuto titles. After turning pro in 2018, he dominated Shuto with 8 straight wins, and by 2021, he challenged and submitted champion Fukuda to win the Shuto flyweight title. Later that year, he choked out LFN champion Alfredo Moayad, securing his UFC contract. Entering the UFC in 2022, Taira ripped through 6 straight wins, dominating competitions and improved in every fight. He got his statement win, a TKO over top 10 ranked veteran Alex Perez. But in October 2024, he met then number 1 ranked fighter Brandon Royval in a 5-round war. Though he lost a split decision, it hardened him. Still only 25, Taira isn't just rebounding, he's proving he belongs in the title conversation. On the other side of the octagon, Hyun-Sung Park's story is one of patience. After completing mandatory military service in South Korea, he dedicated himself to MMA at 24, a late start by fight standards. His breakthrough came through Road to UFC, a tournament designed to unearth Asian talent. Park bulldozed the bracket, knocking out Jaromir Sirigar, submitting Top Kiram, and finally choking out Sung Guk Choi to claim the contract. 3 fights, 3 finishes, all within a year. Since joining the UFC, Park's momentum hasn't slowed. He dismantled Shannon Ross with body shot violence and choked out Carlos Hernandez in May 2025. Yet this main event is a quantum leap. Facing Taira, Park carries a 10-0 record and the nickname Peace of Mind. A victory over Taira catapults him into the top 10 overnight. As a late replacement, he fights with house money. No pressure, only possibility. Yet the leap in competition is cavernous. Can Peace of Mind stay serene when the canvas shakes? So how do these two match up? Let's look at their strengths and weaknesses. Taira moves like a surgeon. 70 inches of reach, 60% striking accuracy. His grappling is his compass. Nearly 3 takedowns per fight, 7 UFC submissions. He controls pace, position, and space, dragging rivals into deep water, where they drown in transitions. But defensive gaps exist. He absorbs shots when closing distance, and his 45% takedown defense remains untested against elite wrestlers. Park fights like a typhoon. Volume strikes at 4.5 strikes per minute. Ruthless body attacks, and 100% takedown defense record, albeit against lesser competition. His submission average, 2.9 per 15 minutes, reveals grappling venom, but his aggression can morph into recklessness. Wild exchanges leave him open, and while he's never seen round 4, Taira has battled for 25 minutes. Taira has more big fight experiences and has faced higher-level competitions. His loss to Royval, over 5 rounds, most definitely taught him how to pace himself over 5 rounds. If Park cannot finish Taira early, he may struggle in the later championship rounds. 2 futures hinge on Saturday. For Taira, a dominant win erases the Royval loss and positions him 1 fight from a title shot. For Park, it's a chance to bypass the rankings and announce himself as Korea's first flyweight threat. Don't miss this clash at UFC Fight Night this weekend. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Until next time.